In this video, we're going to talk about how to learn trading fast as a pure beginner. So I'm going to explain how I would start from zero with no experience in order to learn how to trade in the most efficient and quickest way possible. So we're talking about speed here in this video. So my name's Tyler Stokes, and I doubled my portfolio in just 6 months after trading real money. And I documented everything in our school group, and I'll show you that school group later in this video. But the problem is that it took me a long time to get started. So I know that you can see faster results. Our community, we've got beginners that are up and running. Actually, they're trading in weeks where it took me sort of months to years to actually make my first trade. So in this video, we're going to cover 4 steps. We want to assess your schedule. We want to pick a strategy that's going to actually work for you, and then just focus on the essentials of that strategy, and then talk about building discipline. So these 4 things are really going to help you get started and get started really fast. So firstly, we want to assess your schedule. So to trade successfully as a beginner, you need to know how much time you can realistically commit. And this sort of sets the foundation for everything else. And I think this is an important point that I didn't see a lot when I was first learning how to get involved with trading. No one really talked about schedules, but when I first started, trading for me was all about day trading, but I soon realized that my schedule just does not work for day trading, and I needed to pivot and find a different strategy. So for you, the first thing that you want to do is sort of block out your schedule and identify some time during the day, during the week, where you can realistically commit to learning how to trade. So if you can't block out, several hours a day, then certain strategies are not going to work out for you. So the first thing is just, can you commit to like 30 minutes every day at a specific time of the day? And then you want to really protect your time. So this is a new venture for you. It's exciting at the beginning, but it does take a bit of work. And if you don't have a dedicated time where you can study charts, study and learn how to be a trader without distractions, without multitasking and things of that nature, then you're going to get started, but then you're going to quit. So block out your time and then protect your time that you can dedicate to learning this, because you want to learn nice and quickly. And then you need to match your strategy with your schedule. So you need to explore strategies that are going to align with your availability. If there's a strategy out there that's great, but there's no way that you can make it work with your current schedule, then there's no point of looking into that. It's just going to be a waste of time. So the second thing that we want to do is we actually want to pick this strategy. We want to find one and pick one that's going to work for you and your life. Again, not every strategy works for a busy schedule. Pick one that aligns with your available time to avoid frustration. I think most people are busy. Most people that want to start trading, they have commitments. They just don't have the lifestyle right now to be able to sit at the computer and trade all day. Maybe, some people do, and that's great. And you can start trading strategies that, require a ton of screen time every single day during market hours. But for many of us, we want to trade, but we're busy. We've got other commitments. We want to sort of do this on the side, whether you're working, whether you have family, and things of that nature. You can trade, but you just need to find a strategy that's going to work for you. So let's talk day trading. This is what I first thought trading was when I started, and I built a podcast and a school group around this name. But I quickly realized, well, it took me a little bit longer than I would have liked, but I realized that day trading just wasn't for me. It wasn't going to work with my schedule. So in general, you kind of need like several hours a day to make day trading work. So think maybe 2 to 5 hours a day. It's high stress. It suits those that thrive on a fast-paced action. Now, that doesn't mean it's bad, and it doesn't mean it won't work for certain people, but think of it and your schedule. Can you trade for a few hours every single day in order to make profit? So if you're not trading with day trading, you're not making profits. It's great. It could work for certain people, but for many people, it can't. Swing trading. So this is where you trade and you might hold positions for a few days or a few weeks. So day trading, you are buying and selling a stock, let's say, in the same day. So you buy it and you sell it quickly that same day. Whereas swing trading, you can buy and you can hold on to positions for a few days or sometimes even a few weeks. So it's less stressful and it generally will require less time. Now, if you have more time, it doesn't mean you can't do this strategy, but generally it's better for people that are a little bit busier, maybe just have the evenings free to chart and look at the markets. And you don't need to be glued to your screen every single day. And then there is something called position trading. So this is what I've focused more on. You need less time to make this work, maybe a couple hours a week. It's very low stress. It's sort of set it and forget, but not really. But it's ideal for a more calm approach where patience is key, less stressful. Now, if you have a lot of time, it doesn't necessarily mean you only can do this trading. If you have a lot of time, you can still trade position trading, even though it only requires a few hours a week. You can just chart more, you can do more research and look at more stocks to trade. But if you only have a limited amount of time, you certainly can't do some of the other strategies. So once you've kind of focused on a strategy and you've aligned one that works with your schedule, you want to just focus on what matters in order to learn and start trading really fast. So don't get lost in the endless indicators and theory that's out there. Learn just enough to trade and gain real market experience. And then later you can venture off to learn more about specific markets, specific theories and things like that. And you can build your knowledge base up later. But at the beginning, what you want to do is just learn what matters for your specific strategy. So there are many indicators out there, and you'll come to find that you don't use a lot of them. Just focus on learning in the beginning what your strategy needs and ignore everything else. And then you want to start trading. You want to start paper trading. So you can practice trading risk-free in a simulated account. One that does this really well is TradingView. You just set up a TradingView account. It's free. And you go and set up a paper trading account. And then you can actually start trading quickly in order to start gaining market experience. So study the market. It's important. You need to be involved with the market, watching stocks and seeing how they react day to day, week to week, month to month to really gain experience. And that's something you can't buy from a book or a course or a mentor. You just need to be in the market and sort of feel what it feels like to watch stocks react to certain cycles, various events, and just see how stocks move. So, everything doesn't go up in a straight line. Everything breaks out, retests, back tests, consolidates. And if you're watching the market, then you can gain experience, and that's going to help you in your trading journey. But the quicker you can get to trading and watching the market, the better. If you spend a ton of time just learning theory, reading textbooks, and sort of investigating various strategies and finding one that doesn't work because your schedule is not going to work with that one, you waste so much time where that time could have been better spent in the market gaining experience, and that's going to help you trade quicker and be profitable quicker. And then lastly, sticking to your strategy is really important. So there comes a necessity for discipline in order to not only get started quickly, but then see good results. So trading is really emotional. It's an emotional roller coaster, and sticking with your strategy's rules is really tougher than it sounds. So building discipline helps you stay focused and avoid impulsive mistakes. And this is why, if you want fast results, you need to start trading quickly in order to sort of go through some of the emotions that you'll experience trading, and then you can learn from those mistakes that you're making. So building discipline, if you can go out and just do other things that will help your daily discipline, so exercising, setting a schedule, sometimes these small wins can really help you stick to the trading rules. So if there are books that you would want to go out and buy books on building a strong discipline, things like that. There are so many books like that. Those are really the ones that you would want to buy to help increase your mental game when it comes to trading. Then follow your rules. So if you can be disciplined, you're going to be able to follow your rules better, and then you're going to make less mistakes. So trading is very much a mental, there's a lot of strategies out there that work, and if you can work one within your schedule, the trick is to actually follow that strategy and not sway. And when you start trading, you've got real money on the line, your emotions come into play, and you tend to make mistakes that are more mental as opposed to strategic mistakes. And one of the biggest ones is just not following the rules. So if you can be disciplined and follow the rules of your strategy, you'll only make entries at certain zones, and you'll never chase, for example. You'll make entries that are small based on your risk management rules, and you're just going to lose less money this way and gain more profit as well. And then lastly, track your trade. So again, this comes back to the whole thing where get up and running quickly, start trading quickly so you can track and journal your trades, journal your emotions, become aware of the mistakes that you're making. And the quicker you do that, the quicker you're going to get better and the quicker you're going to see results. So just a quick recap here. We talked about assessing your schedule to find a trading time and then pick a strategy that fits your life. So if you don't have a strategy yet, if you're generally busy, you can't dedicate several hours a day to trading, you can come to our school group here, school.com/trading. You can come to this community, you can access the classroom here, and we've got this momentum course. This is the course based on the strategy that I follow. And in our trading challenge here, I've actually documented all of the trades that I've made since I started trading real money. And at the end of the first 6 months of trading real money, I actually doubled my portfolio. Everything's outlined here in the classroom. This is the exact course and strategy that I've been following. And I'm busy. I don't have a lot of time to watch the markets every single day. So it's great for busy people with a limited amount of screen time during the day. And it's great for beginners. It's low stress. There's a lot of great things. So you can come here and you can just learn in this first module about exactly what this strategy is, how it works, and just see if it aligns with you and with your current schedule. So that's really important. And then we talked about this, learn only what you need. So journal your trades and get real market experience. So that's like the formula for learning how to trade quickly. Assess your schedule, pick a strategy that's going to work for you, and then get up and running with paper trading, make some trades, and get experience in the market. So again, if you'd like to learn more about the strategy that I've been using, you can find the first link in our description. You can consider our school group as well and learning more about the strategy, see if it's a right fit for you. And I hope that you found this useful. Again, this is the best way, I think, to start trading and to start trading quickly. So I hope that you found this useful. And on the screen right now, I'll put up another video that I think that you might find useful as well.